Hello, everybody. Welcome to CardinalCast. I am Rudy Specht. If you don't know me, I am Aaron's son. I am 15 years old. This is the first session. And,
Where'd you go to high school, kid?
I go to Edwardsville High School, right next to that Starbucks.
What do you do? What do you like to do?
I like to make movies. So, the new 2021 expansion.
So wait. Do you think that digital media is something that you're into? You like doing this kind of stuff?
I'm pretty sure it's probably the future.
Because I don't know anything about this, so it's really important for me to have somebody do this stuff because we've got a lot of information that we can give out. So let's talk about what the CardinalCast is supposed to be. It's not a podcast where we make money on sponsorship, right? It's basically internal training for anybody within any of the Cardinal Catastrophe Services companies. They can watch these. Right now they're going to be YouTube videos on the Cardinal Catastrophe Services YouTube account, which is actually Aaron Specht account. And then we'll eventually move them somewhere and lock them up or something. But these are supposed to be tidbits and kind of training pieces, maybe an introduction to the company. We're really behind with our teaching and training with the last few years of interesting things going on in our country and within our company. So we're kind of rebuilding some of our teaching training. So Rudy's got a couple of questions, and since Rudy's my oldest son, I sure would like him to help me with some of these. I think we've got podcast set up so we can go on the road and record some of the stuff, which you'll see us doing, hopefully with a lot more people within our company. Okay, Rudy, I'm sorry for rambling. What do you got?
So the new 2021 expansion, tell me about it.
Well, I guess we got lucky. 2020 and the COVID BS was a tough year for a lot of people. Our company included. It was kind of tough, but then at the same time, it helped our company in terms of some people left their careers or aren't with their companies anymore or just needed a change. So we're able to actually add some really, really good people within our company to our company from other companies that I work for, specifically Fastenal, where we were able to get Phil Chavez and Dave Krazak in. Both worked with me at Fastenal down in Atlanta. So because of that, we wanted to, expand into Dave's hometown. So he lives in the Winston-Salem, Piedmont Triad area and lives in Kernersville. So we have an office there, and we expanded that. That office is going to be is called Carolina Catastrophe Services. And then we also have family in Jacksonville, North Carolina, which is on the coast. Lots of hurricane damage there, and we have an office there that we're up and running in both. We've got contracts, we've got sales. We're still working on turning those into good, profitable branches, and we've actually promoted Quentin, who was the NashCat general manager. We promoted him to run the entire region and open up and help run the Jacksonville and Winston-Salem branch. And then additionally, we're able to bring Phil Chavez in, who's another one of my longtime Fastenal buddies. And he lives in Denver. He's also been doing commercial roofing and really dialed into the roofing industry. So we're able to open up Bronco Catastrophe Services, which will be in Castle Rock, or is in Castle Rock, south of Denver right now. So that was kind of a big expansion for us, for our company, because we have commercial capabilities too. And Phil and I, or just Phil, will be doing a bunch more of these little training podcasts, CardinalCast, just to try to keep everybody up to speed in terms of what we're doing, where we're going, what we're trying to do, and what we're going to accomplish, because it is pretty cool. And then last but not least, Quentin's hometown is in the Knoxville, Tennessee area. So he's got some high school buddies and his dad that live just north of Knoxville, Tennessee. They live in Oak Ridge. So that one, our nickname will be Ridge Cat. It'll just be branded as Nashville Catastrophe Services, and we're renting an office up in the mountains, and our branch manager will be Jameson, who's one of Quentin's high school buddies, and he'll run that one. I know they've got some leads coming in, some contracts signed. I don't know if we got our first roof there yet, but with us opening up 4 offices in the year is kind of a lot, but it's also very fun. It's kind of what we're wired to do. So we've been in business going on 12 years, and we've opened up 4 offices, and then less than a few months here in 2021. So COVID in 2020 was kind of sucked for everybody, but it also kind of was great for us in terms of we're able to actually add some expansion. And we're trying to grow profitably. We're trying to grow these branches and grow our operation through profitability. So we're going slow. We're trying not to spend a bunch of money, and we're trying to build a really strong foundation. So that's what's going on. Does that answer your question, kid?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Okay. What is our company culture?
Well, hopefully everybody that is in with our company goes through the guidelines and kind of explains our vision or how we've done things for the past 10, 12 years and what we do. Our culture is real simple in terms of how I grew the company and kind of how I have worked within industry for the past 20 plus years. Decentralization, number one. We want to be a bottom up managed company. We want the people that are actually our business partners doing a lot of the work, doing some of the work. They help make decisions as far as how we do things and better practices, things like that. We always want to be a listening company. We don't want to have a company with a lot of management and a lot of top down because I said so management, and that just makes it better for everybody. Decentralization really is where I think a lot of companies are going to be going in the future. And, coming from Fastenal, that was kind of what they pushed. They pushed bottom-up management, and it really worked and kind of taught us how to do things. We always talk about entrepreneurial spirit. We want to teach everybody within our company that may not know, how to S Corp or how to be an LLC or a sole proprietor, and really teach them how to run their own business, whether they're with us for good and retire with our companies, or whether somebody works with us for a year or two and leaves on good terms. They can at least say that, hey, I started my company in 2021. I started my company. And whether you stay with us or you do something else down the road, it's really important to have your own company. And with the way the economy is going, I think the smartest thing for all of us to do is to have our own companies. And we really like to push, entrepreneurial spirit. Margin, profit, loss, is this a good business decision? And we really like to teach everybody how to be good business people. And we think that's super important, because if you're managing jobs or whatever aspect of the company from a bottom line point of view, or if I owned this, would I do it this way mentality, you'll be making good decisions most of the time. Entrepreneurial spirit's a big deal. And then we say responsible freedom. We don't have a lot of rules. We don't have a lot of regulations. We don't really have operating hours. We really don't have hours of operations. But we say be responsible about it. We all know if we're doing real work. We all know if we're doing what needs to be done to run our bottom lines effectively. So responsible freedom is a big thing that we have within our company. I always push health and wellness too. That's an important part of our company.
What do you want to add to the company culture?
I think, judging on how things were so interesting last year plus, 2 years to our company, we've ran a very cool, a very profitable company. I think a very cool company. But the one thing that I think we've missed, and this starts from me as CEO of the company, the one thing we have missed is accountability. So we've got a lot of really cool systems and process and strategies and styles to do things, or we call it the CardinalCast way. We really know how to do what we do. We're really good at what we do. But I think the one thing that I've lacked is, if we specifically have a task to do and, we promote responsible freedom, it only works, or decentralization only works to the extent that people are held accountable. So people do what they say and say what they do. And I think because I've allowed some accountability to slip, we've kind of fell into some bad collections and some bad project management things that we're going to work on correcting. So we're running jobs, in the black, not in the red. I think accountability is a big thing. Sounds kind of corporate-y, but it just means do what you say what you do, and then we hold each other accountable to make sure shit gets done right.
All right. is the first session of CardinalCast. We'll be
First session that Rudy Specht is hosting is what it is, because we got a bunch of these, but now we'll work on you running some more of these.
Cool.
How do you want to? You need to have a header song or a starter song, or maybe you need to edit with some kind of dumbass joke or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you next time.
Very fun.